If all my skincare products would vanish, what are the items that I would immediately repurchase to rebuild my skincare routine? Or what are my favorite skincare products of 2019? Hi, I'm Dr. Anne. I'm a medical doctor with a passion for skincare that works. On this channel, we explore the science behind skin and do quick reviews so you learn to pick exactly those products that work for your individual skin concern. So if this is something you're interested in, please consider subscribing and ring the notification bell. I won't be able to give you one product for each category because sometimes my skin needs different things and I would always have different, for example, cleansers or serums in my stash. But the products that I'm going to show you are the ones that are that good that I do not want to be without them. Some are old, some are new. Let's see what made the cut. First off, cleansers. The first one is the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. It's an old favorite of mine. I've used it even before I started blogging. It's fragrance free, it's easy to use, it breaks down makeup. I think it's really affordable. So yes, still to date my favorite first cleanse or just gentle balm cleanser. The second one I'm going to show you is the newest one in my collection. This is the Inkey List Oil and Water Double Cleanser. This is a biphasic one. As you can see here, you need to shake it up before you use it. It is really good at cleansing my skin while leaving it hydrated. It does struggle a little bit with waterproof mascara, which is not a problem because if I wear a ton of makeup, I do a double cleanse. I do a double cleanse, but otherwise this is perfectly fine either in the evening or if my skin is feeling really dry and dehydrated in the morning. My usual morning cleanser is the Pixi Rose Cream Cleanser. I like that it contains a little bit of clay because that's great for my combination oily skin. I think despite the clay it's still gentle enough for daily use, but when it's really cold outside I use this one instead. Next up are face mists, toners or essences. And no, you don't really need this step. I did a whole video on the difference between toner, tonic and essence, and if I think you need them in your routine or not, but I enjoy the step, so I will continue to use them. The first one is the Pixi Milky Tonic. It's a great one for a lightweight hydration. It has a slightly bubblegum scent that I enjoy and it really hydrates my skin without being sticky. It was a close tie between this one and the Pixi Rose Tonic that I really enjoy too, but I prefer the rose one in the summer, and right now with the cold temperatures this one made the cut. But from the Pixi Rose collection, this is the Rose Glow Mist. I much prefer this one to the Pixi Glow Mist, which is, I know, a cold favorite, but the Glow Mist is too rich for my skin. I'm more of a, matte kind of skin type, and the Glow Mist really leaves the skin glowy, as the name would suggest. This one is more lightweight, better for oily skin types, but still offers quite a few different plant extracts and, beautiful rose scent with hydration. The next category and my most excessive one is serums, but I blame it on my age. I am almost 41. I need different things for my skin at different times, so I have quite a few serums to show you. The first one is an old favorite. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Synchronized Recovery Complex 2. This is the one that I reach for when I have no clue what my skin wants, but it's really upset. It's a little bit hydration, it's a little bit brightening, it's a little bit evening out the texture. It just does a little bit of everything. If you read the ingredient list, it's actually not that impressive. It contains a few fermented ingredients, but nothing that really stands out in terms of actives, but still it's just the composition of this. This one really works on my skin. Next one is the Inkey List Collagen Booster. This is a peptide serum that aims to stimulate collagen production. I really enjoy the texture. I like this one and the buffet one from The Ordinary interchangeably. And I think it's a great way if you want some peptides that improve collagen production, which is great if you are, starting to see some looseness around the jawline, but you don't want to break the bank because peptides is still, a field that we need more research on. The next one, also from the Inkey List, is the Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Hyaluronic acid serums don't need to be really expensive. They are just there to hydrate the skin. But if you purchase a cheap one, the texture can be a little off. It can be gloopy, it can be sticky. This one does not have this problem and offers some added peptides for an extra boost. So this is a great budget hydrating serum that I think everyone needs in their routine because hydration is key for everyone. Then The Ordinary. This is their niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. This is heaven sent for my slightly oily, blemish-prone skin, because the niacinamide strengthens the skin's barrier, it hydrates, it helps even out the skin tone, fade old spot marks, while the zinc helps reduce sebum production, so my T-zone doesn't get as oily, and it helps again in reducing inflammation, so pimples heal faster. I swear by this one, especially in the summertime. If your skin is more on the dry side, the added zinc might be too drying for you, then look for something that just contains niacinamide. But for people with my skin type, this is amazing. Then another one that's slightly new, this is the Pixi Skin Treats Vitamin C Serum. I do love vitamin C in my skincare routine just for the overall brightening, plumping and collagen stimulating effect that it has, but vitamin C serums can be tricky to formulate and be pretty expensive. I think Pixi did a great job with this one, even though I am not the biggest fan of the dropper bottle, and I have to say this one lasts around 2.5 to 3 months for me before it starts to oxidize. But at that price point, I'm willing to repurchase every 3 months. And then lastly, the oiliest out of the bunch. These are the Zellen's Power D treatment drops, and I swear by them. This is pro vitamin D plus cholesterol and some other things that help to fortify the skin's barrier, and this has really helped me when I started prescription retinoids, because it really helps ease inflammation, ease irritation, and if you use this one, especially in the winter time, or if I am using strong actives, I feel my skin doesn't react as much as it usually would. Yes, it is really expensive, but it is, I think, my third bottle. And then a short one this time, moisturizer. I only have two to show you because I'm not the biggest fan of moisturizers. One is the Murad Nutrient Charged Water Gel, which has a really lovely texture. It's almost gone, as you can see here, but I really enjoy the lightweight gel-like texture. It's really hydrating and has some peptides. It has ceramides inside the formulation, and yeah, even though I shouldn't, I love the color and the fragrance. Yes, you don't need them. Yes, they can be irritating for some people, but for me it's part of the experience. I really enjoy this one as a lightweight moisturizer in the summertime, and in the wintertime I reach for this one, well loved, as you can see. This is the remnants of the Pixi Rose Ceramide Cream. This is again rose scented and pinkish. Maybe it's time to admit that I love that in skincare products. But this one contains ceramides and it's really nourishing. Not nourishing in the terms of greasy, it's still great for my more oily skin, but in the wintertime I feel like this leaves a protective layer on my skin. So yeah, summertime, wintertime, nighttime moisturizer. I admit in the mornings I usually skip moisturizer and just apply a layer of sunscreen. Speaking of which, this is my forever favorite sunscreen. It's the photoprotector, it's the infusion water. This one is the pediatrics version, which I don't think is any different to the original version. Great texture, really lightweight, sinks in immediately. I don't know what else to say other than that I am on my, I think, 20th bottle or something like that. I haven't strayed from this one in 5 years. And then lastly, eye creams. I have two, one for mornings. This is the Inkey List Caffeine Eye Serum. I love it. It helps depuff my eyes. My dark circles look less obvious when I use that, but at the same time my eyes are hydrated and I don't get that wrinkly, cakey look that comes with age. On the other side of the price spectrum is by Institutum, the Truly Transforming Brightening Eye Cream. This has been my favorite eye cream for the last 2 years, I think, ever since I tried it. It contains a little bit of retinoid, but it's not irritating. It's really hydrating. It leaves my skin soft and plump. And whenever I stop using it for a few weeks, people start asking me whether I did not get enough sleep and whether I am tired. So yes, forever repurchase despite the really high price point. And this is what I would repurchase if I needed to rebuild my skincare routine from scratch right now. I did not include any face oils or face masks because I don't reach for them very often, but I'm really curious to know what you would purchase if your whole stash would disappear right now. Please tell me in the comments below. I'm going to link to a few more videos that I think you might enjoy, and I'm going to see you all very soon with another one. Bye!